There's someone at my door. I'll be right. This is like the worst time. I'll be
Go
right
ahead.
back. Sorry.
No
The
worries.
universe doesn't want it to happen.
Play it out. Just like
As we
Oh, there's someone at the door?
fade to
I
black.
quickly put my chainmail back on.
Right. Get redressed because, oh my gosh, we can't have this happening so early in the season. That's for later.
I'm wearing a fluffy bathrobe. I'm holding a cup of tea. You extrapolate
Smoking
what
a
you want from that.
cigarette.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, nothing
is that
happened here.
projection I hear.
What, do you want me to put on a robe right now?
All right, fantastic. The last that we left off our adventurers, they were coming back into the inn after Bellicure, nope, not Bellicure, Rouserex thought that there was a giant monster out in the woods. There, in fact, was no monster in the woods. Elidor did not lie. He's, in fact, had not lied at all this entire time that they've met him. And so Bellicure and Buckthorn had to go find where he was. He didn't lie. I see you up there. He did not lie. Didn't lie. If you guys look under Silverhaven, you are staying in the Rusty Dragon Inn. And each of you have rooms. Everybody is staying with a roommate in the Rusty Dragon Inn. As Bellicure and Buckthorn take Ral back up to his room, they get up the hallway and Buckthorn's like, yeah, man, I'll take it from here, because Buck and Ral are staying in a room together. Your room feels solid, quiet, and deeply practical. The air inside smells of polished wood and faintly of a low burning fire in the hearth. There's heavy oaked furniture around that's built within the last century, and it's arranged with soldier's eye for clean lines and straight, uncluttered space. On Buckthorn's side of the room, there's a nightstand besides his bed, with a finely wooden carved box. And inside of that box, inside on a bed of black velvet, yes, in the box, is a whetstone of exceptional quality, a bottle of lemon-scented oil, and a soft, lint-free cloth. On Ral's side of the room, leaning against the foot of his bed, is a sturdy, portable weapon rack and a stand for a bow of a design that's used by professional hunters. And in between the two beds sits a carafe of water and 2 sturdy tumblers, alongside a detailed relief map of Stonefang Mountain foothills.
I suppose I'll go. I'll set down my shield and my morning star. And I'll sit on the bed. And I'll look at Zara and I'll just go, wow, they really called it, didn't they?
That is for sure. I don't know how he knew or if he knew, but
he's got to have known. If
He
not,
definitely-
he would have put me in a room with Kinsey, no question.
exactly. That's kind of what I was expecting to happen, because you guys were traveling together. But
I am gonna have to go check in on them eventually.
makes sense.
Alright, I got some time now though.
Yeah.
It has been a minute.
It's been quite more than a minute. Been a few years. Been a long few years. But
Well, as I said outside, you look excellent for the time that's passed.
thank you once again. You are looking very good yourself, as always.
Thank you kindly. It seems that the salt and pepper has turned namely to silver and pepper, but I actually think the look works. I like it.
I mean, I have a affinity for silver myself, so the look.
Clearly, I do too.
Relzerax is gonna awkwardly just kind of go over and put his weapons on the weapon rack, and then sit down on his bed. So, what have you been up to since the last time we saw each other? I see you have a new student.
Yes. A new mentee, new protege, Kinsey. She is... I rarely describe people as though they radiate. But there is something within that girl. She is a boon to the people around her, and it is a privilege to watch her hone that skill.
You have a talent for picking out and finding those who need your guidance. And
apparently.
And I can't think of anyone better to help her hone that skill and achieve whatever it is she has her heart set to.
Well, I'll be honest with you, old friend. It seems as though all of us are gonna be kind of together for a while, so we might all be pitching in. Not necessarily just with Kinsey, with everyone.
Yeah. It's an odd assortment of people that he has gathered together for this. I don't know all of you, but I know a surprising number of you.
Right.
The scene fades over into a room that is a blend of a scholar's study and a meditative cell. The room is organized, serene, and feels intellectually charged. It's a space designed for deep thought and quiet conversation. Belakir opens the door and walks in as Finn's already sitting on her bed. On Finn's side of the room, there's a small, perfectly organized writing desk that holds a stack of high-quality parchment, several freshly sharpened quills, and a bottle of deep blue ink. Most notably, there's a small, clear crystal lens for reading the fine script and a simple but invaluable tool for researchers. On Belakir's side, there is a small kneeling bench for meditation. On the wall above it hangs a simple, unadorned icon of a balanced scale, which is a universal symbol of justice and equilibrium, not tied to any single deity. And on the table between the two beds is a strategic board game with the pieces set in a classic opening position. It's a silent invitation for them to intellectually, that's a word, engage with each other without having to use words.
So when you come in, Finn is meticulously laying out all of the items that she's brought with her on this journey, one by one, pulling out of a bag, and then setting them in very specific places on the bedside table, on maybe a shelf nearby, but they're very practiced motions, and clearly a system that she has developed, and she does not acknowledge you as you enter.
So, in that case, I'm just gonna walk in, like slowly take off this bag and set it at the foot of this cot, this bed that is set up for me. And I'm gonna analyze for a minute, just kind of not startle, but look at Finn and see exactly what they are preparing for. I think Belakir would find this incredibly curious to be put with someone almost as meticulous as he is, at least in the terms of Belakir being a strategist. He's definitely far more meticulous in combat and strategy than he is when it's coming to set his stuff down, of course. And just kind of utter a couple of words, being, "So what do you think of our newfound friend? What do you feel his intentions are?"
Do you mean Elidor or yourself?
Elidor.
From what I gather, which unfortunately is not much, he seems to be truthful. He doesn't seem to be leading us along, which is more than I can say for others of his ilk. He has an incredibly impressive collection of artifacts and books. My God, the hours I could have spent reading every single tome in that library. And then as she's like emptying out the rest of her pack, you see she pulls out 5 books, even though she was told she could only bring 3. We can, if you want me to roll a sleight of hand check, let me know.
Yes, roll a sleight of hand check.
It'll be terrible. So I'm really excited about that personally.
Can I retroactively throw a finger gun?
Yes, you can retroactively throw a finger gun.
You got this. There's just a tingle in the back of my mind, and I remind my past self to do a finger gun.
A finger gun for stealth.
Oh
A
yeah,
sleight of hand.
that is about as good as I thought it was going to be. That's a big 7.
That's about
And you used your inspiration.
So you do take all 5 books. And
I think I'm
you
really stealthy about it.
you think that you're so stealthy about it because you get the last one in your bag, and then like you go and like stand next to Kinsey, like you're okay, yep, I got my things, I'm ready to go. And you make eye contact with Elidor, and he just kind of like raises his eyebrow but doesn't say anything. And then you guys head out the door, and you're like, fuck yeah, I got one up over on that old man. I got all 5 of my books. Yeah, what now? He
I'm hot
knows.
shit.
You don't know that he knows, but he knows.
For sure.
He knows.
He knows. So at the very least, there's that. I've never heard the name before, though, which is surprising considering a man of his stature and his, at the very least, his collection, you would think would have made waves at an academy such as mine. But perhaps he wasn't affiliated with the institution. Perhaps he left. I'm not sure, but I will be keeping my eyes open, as I am not one to trust based on a first impression. But what about yourself?
I think that he seems rather familiar to someone I've met before. I can't place who it is, or quite honestly, I can't even place his intentions. But I'd say that they're not from a malicious perspective. I think Elidor could become a very valuable ally to us. I think if we tread lightly, and we are careful, and we do not steal from him, he will treat us as if we are children of his own. I think he seeks to care for us in the way that a father would. And it seems very familiar to an elder of my clutch before I was cast out.
First of all, I did not steal. He said I could take books. Second of all, so far he has not exhibited father-like behaviors that are recognizable to me, but it is possible perhaps that other fathers out there exhibit these same qualities. But my parents were not very involved in my life, so I'm not in a position to speak one way or the other on a person's paternalistic tendencies.
I think you misunderstand. When I say father, I mean that he could potentially become a protective ally, a watchful eye for us in terms of whatever we do on this journey. We are seeking to help him as much as possible with what we have been, I guess you could say, hired. He did say that we would have pay. He said that we would have many things that we need for whatever this journey is. I just want to know why it's so important to him. Because all he said was the pursuit of knowledge and knowing the truth, but what behind this is really what drives him to do this. Was it someone before? Was it just that, like I, for so long, was so upset, so worried, because so many people shunned me for my ancestry? if he really just wants to put the good out there, if he wants us to know that good is not always black and white.
What is your ancestry?
I am an ancestor of a red dragon that served Tiamat. And being a paladin for Bahamut is, the dragon god of justice, a bringer of light. They saw so much good in me. I was cast out after they saw the true ancestry that lies behind me, thinking that my fire is born of evil and not a kindled flame for the light to be spread. So I think maybe that's why the familiarity is there, because before I was forced to leave, before I was exiled, he shares some of those same tendencies. Caring and nurturing.
Well, I don't know if you'll believe me, but I firmly believe in judging a person based on their actions as opposed to any kind of predispositions or legacies that are not your own. So as far as I'm concerned, the jury is still out on what I think or feel about you, and your ancestry has little to no bearing on that process. I believe we must approach all things with as few preconceived notions as possible and only take in the data that we are presented with. And then we will have to make the best judgments that we can with the imperfect information that we are given.
Then we might make good allies. Potentially. Because I
don't think
in my
anybody
actions
has
no
ever
will.
said that to me once in my life, but sure.
Not even your teacher? Buckthorn, I believe.
I think Teacher Buck considers himself an ally of many. I do not know him well enough, one way or the other, to know if I consider him my ally yet, but time may tell.
You speak of as if you have some prolonged history with him, though. So why is it so hard for you to acknowledge him as a friend and not just a teacher? If you do not mind sharing, I seek to understand my allies as best as I can so that I know how to handle working with them on the battlefield.
While I appreciate the intention, we do not know each other well. And so I would prefer to keep some things closer to the chest until such a time we feel that we are in fact allies. I think it's a bit too soon to call any one of us allies, no matter how much time we've spent with each other. The only one that I might technically consider an ally is Relzarax, but I have spent extensive time traveling with him, battling with him. He knows me better than most, and I think I know him decently well. And so there is comfort in that, I suppose. And who knows, perhaps the rest of us will also reach that place at some point. But my primary motive in being here is to do my research. And friends, allies are not necessarily in the equation, but if they somehow happen, then so be it.
Then allow me to say, before our conversation ends, that there is a light in you, and you continue to hide it with the vacancy of just simply knowledge. When you have the experience that I have, you learn that the most valuable allies are the ones you can perceive off rip, and I see no darkness in any of you. So look for that light inside you and allow it to guide you through our journey. Allow it to be what you are and who you truly are.
Yeah, so this
spirit.
Religious stuff, is that a thing that you like? Do you preach? Do you proselytize? Is this just a facet of who you are as a person? Since we're apparently roommates, I just want to know how much light talk will be directed on this side of the room.
If you are uncomfortable with it, I will not proceed to give you these discussions. Simply only the ones that matter. Light is not something of religion. It is more or less about you understanding that care, compassion, those don't have to be associated with religion. They are merely facets of who you are. And if you do not allow yourself to show those things to others, it will become hard to work with them. Compassion and kindness are a virtue that is not necessarily associated with beliefs. It's just something that you show to others so that the world may be a brighter place.
And as
Great.
Finn ponders that, we see if we had animation and camera skills, right? The camera would pan towards Finn's heart and a bright white light would show. And then that white light would start to come out, and we pan out, and it turned into Onion, the crab.
Damn
Who is
crap.
sitting? Yeah, Onion the crab. Onion is Haziel's crab. So, like, imagine we pan in, Finn's pondering a deep message that she doesn't believe, but, you know, maybe. And there's bright light inside of Finn, and then that zooms in, and then we zoom back out into their new room, and it's Onion the crab sitting on a warm bed that is on Haziel's side of the room. And this room is a warm, cozy nest feeling that feels like a safe haven. It's slightly whimsical and filled with soft textures and gentle ambient details designed to soothe and inspire. There's no big lights in this room, only small lights. On Haziel's side, her bed is piled with impossibly soft, fleece-like blankets that seem to radiate a gentle warmth. And on the pillow is a smooth, warm river stone that fits perfectly in the palm of a hand, a simple grounding object for an anxious mind. On Kenzie's side of the room, there is a small, beautifully inlaid music box that sits on her bedside table. When it opens, it plays a soft, complex melody, and then next to it is a small vase with a single deep burgundy-colored rose. Its petals are velvety and perfect. The room's lantern is covered with a stained glass shade that casts dancing, colorful shapes on the walls and a plush, circular rug in the center of the room that invites one to just sit and relax.
Kenzie's got the music box going, like over and over and over and over and over and over. Isn't it just such a pretty song?
It's pretty good.
If you would like, you can make a performance, a history, or an arcana check for the music box.
I just want to know how they fit the musicians in the box.
It's actually really fascinating. It is... Seriously?
What? I'm so sorry, but when you go to turn the thing to rewind it back up, you turn it too far and it snaps.
Oh no.
Kenzie's in tears. No, I
no,
broke
wait.
it.
No, don't cry. Do you want my rock? It's a pretty good rock. You can pet. I mean, you can't pet him. He's a soul, but you can.
Does it make pretty music?
You can tap it against a wall and be like thud, thud, thud.
It's useless to me.
It's a good rock.
Sure,
you can listen
it's a
to
good
that.
rock. I don't want a rock. I wanted the
okay.
music box.
What if I musicked for you?
Can you do that? I don't remember you doing that.
Can I roll performance?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Gotta be better than a natural one.
One woman show, let's go.
What's the?
I mean, it's not a natural one, but it's not great. You tried to sing. I feel like if you just sing.
So you can't do that. Okay.
Well, it's not my skill. I usually like kind of conflict resolution and sing, and I can tell you're stressed. Your little musicians maybe got mangled in their box.
It's a really intricate, like, delicate thing, and I fucked it up.
Hey, you didn't fuck it up. If it was delicate, it was the what are they made out of? It was the you said it was the people
Usually, like, really
in
thin
there.
pieces of metal or something.
Yeah,
And,
it
like,
was the metal fault.
Spikes.
Yeah. Okay. So what
It's
if
actually really
we-
cool.
Oh,
Since it's broken, I can show you.
okay. Do you need something to break it open? I have this convenient rock.
Do it.
Cool. Can I make a random check to break a rock or to break this with a rock?
Why do I even give you guys stuff?
Hey, you made me break it, so
I did not.
now it's fair game.
Let me. I'll roll.
I could have just
roll.
not known anything about it, but you made me break it.
I hope I rolled poorly.
So, in Haziel's the flurry of trying to make things better, and it's like, oh, I could break your box more with this rock and smash. She smashes the rock into the top of the music box, and now there is a crack in the wood on the top of the music box. Yes.
You can kind of see if you look in there.
Haziel, can you make a religion check?
Absolutely.
As you're holding this rock that you thought would be really helpful to help calm somebody down, it is neither calming you down and it is breaking the box. So I guess it's doing something correct, which would be breaking the music box that Kinsey was gifted.
So, okay, wait. What floor are we on? If we drop it, I saw a bird do this once with a
No,
with a
it's
turtle.
okay. You
It
can
was
see.
really
Look,
sad.
just like right in that little crack. You see the shiny metal bits?
Yeah,
That's how it
there's no
works.
people in there.
She's not sad about it anymore. Yeah. So like when that churns, they like ting and make pretty noises.
Oh. Huh. That's weird. Can't believe you put all of that in a box. I guess they put a lot of things in boxes these days.
A lot of things do go in boxes, yeah.
Yeah, I saw a
Or
merchant
could go
put,
in
like-
boxes.
Yeah, this merchant put a bunch of apples in one once. It was pretty cool. There was like 12 of them.
How much did you pay for that box of apples?
Pay. I just
Oh,
looked at
five-finger
it.
discount.
I just looked at it. I didn't take the box. I just thought it was neat.
Okay, that's a step up.
When there's a lull in the conversation, can I knock on their door?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So Finn knocks on the door.
Oh, hi!
Can I come in?
Yeah, do you want floor time? We have a rug.
Sure.
We do have a rug.
Finn walks in, a small little packet in her hand, looks down and sees the shattered remains of a music box. I imagine that wasn't the state this was in when you entered the room.
Well, I was playing it. And I think I might have played it too much because then it broke. And then I was really sad about it. And Haziel was gonna help. So we decided to open it up, I think.
Do you want it fixed?
You could fix it.
So Finn sits down, and DM, if you will allow me, I would like to use the mending cantrip to put the box back together. So Finn just gathers all of the mangled pieces in her hands, and you see her crystal arcane focus, her earring, sort of spark to life. And it's almost as if time is in reverse, and all of the damage that was done to the box is undone in the order that it happened until Finn is holding the whole music box again.
The cracks on the top of the box start to like back up into itself, and then when it's finally finished, you hear a slight metallic ping as the twisty spring gets put back not too far, and it now works again.
And I hand it back to Kinsey. All better.
Isn't it pretty? Thank you so much. That was like really cool.
Of course, it's what I study, what I'm trained to do. It's not a big deal at all. Do I recognize the tune?
If you would like to try to recognize the tune, let's see. You can do a history or an arcana check if you would like. No performance for you.
Let's do a history. Oops, I still had guidance on, my bad. So we had 13. Minus
You
the guidance.
don't sound, you don't recognize the sound. It sounds curious. It's a little bit different, so it's a little bit foreign sounding, but you're not placing it to any sort of region or like race or species of thing. It's unique.
Understood. Well, I apologize for interrupting. I have to return back to our room in a
No,
moment.
you just
but I
made this so much better.
Oh, that's fantastic. But I actually wanted to talk to both of you for different reasons. I unfortunately interrupted Belakir mid-light rant, so I have to return to that so he can finish up his conversation. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but it sounds very important to him. So, very quickly, Haziel, I wanted to apologize for my language that I used with you earlier. I didn't agree or understand everything that Teacher Buck and Belakir said, but I do believe that one thing they said was correct. Specificity of language is everything in my line of work. If you mess up the incantation, you write the wrong rune, the effect that you need will not materialize. Your handwriting was not a disgrace. Disgrace implies some kind of fall from honor or disappointment, which is irrelevant in that moment. What I should have said was that your handwriting sample did not meet the expectations of the assignment as written. But I think we can both agree that you are not set up for success in that moment. All that to say, if you would like me to teach you cursive, I would be more than happy to do so. But on the off chance my words or opinion matter to you at all, because apparently for people, the things that people say matter, I did not want you to think I have a poor opinion of you on account of your handwriting skill or lack thereof.
And we got tipped for an on-screen celebration, so everybody clap for Finn. Yay, Finn! She's learning. Yay!
I'm so proud. I'm so proud.
Yeah, what's
I
really
put it in
funny,
the chat. It's just like the feeling of a proud dad.
Yeah, I feel like Buckthorn and Belakir are thinking that they're going to be taking a lot of credit for this, but Finn is not afraid to apologize when they've done something wrong. But
that's fair.
But yeah,
that's fair.
So Haziel, I wanted you to know that my invitation is open. I should have been more specific in my language, and I apologize for that.
I understood none of it, but I got the vibe. So I will take the offer for the cursive, and in return, and you're okay to be mad when things don't meet your bar because you're passionate about things, and that means that you have standards, and that's a good thing. I'll cursive, you'll help, and I'm just gonna like get up from the nest and do like an awkward little like hug and then go back to the nest and be like, thank you for the box. Here, have some rock.
A rock?
Yeah, it's a smooth rock. It helps with like calm.
Are there any magical properties of the rock?
No.
Does it do
Like-
anything?
No, you pet the rock. It's just a smooth rock.
You pet the rock. Fascinating. I will have to experiment and get back to you on that. What are the intended effects of petting a rock?
Not anxious.
Fascinating. And
Yes.
Finn will take the rock and pocket it. But also, Kinsey, I had a favor to ask of you, if you would be kind enough. And Finn will hand you a small little waxy packet about yay big over to you that clearly has something inside of it.
What is it?
If you open it, you will find lute strings on the inside.
Oh.
So as I've just demonstrated, I am now able to practice magic, which was a change since the last time we spoke. As a part of my education, we need to do little independent projects and whatnot to reinforce our studies, because any mediocre wizard can learn to throw a fireball, but only an exceptional wizard can take a fireball spell and build upon it, innovate it. So I was hoping you could help me test one of my small projects, because I need a musician with prodigious musical talent and skill. And you were top of the list.
I mean, I'm usually pretty good at playing instruments. I don't know what was right. It was just like particularly fragile, the music box. It was just like particularly fragile.
That's fair. And hey, if you break something again, I'm happy to mend it. But this is actually very fortuitous. These lute strings are self-mending lute strings. So I don't know if you remember, but on one of the performances, your lute strings broke, and I was unable to do anything about it at the time, being unable to practice magic. And so that inspired the creation of my first project.
But you went to school to fix things. Oh, that makes sense.
Yes. Well, in a sense, I get the first thing I learned to do was fix things. Yes, that is true. And so I hope that you would be willing to test out my project to see if it actually works. The magic will work when it's strung on a lute and you play the lute. The natural harmonic resonance of the instrument will set off the enchantment that is bound within every single string of the lute string. And then Finn just kind of like goes on a 5-minute ramble about how she made this enchantment, fully not recognizing if anybody's eyes are glazing over. But all that to say, as you play it, the strings should self-repair. Would you be willing to test this for me?
Absolutely.
One of my grades depends upon it.
I'm gonna put them on my lute and I'm gonna play the shit out of this instrument, like, all the time.
Incredible.
And we'll see if they break.
Amazing. And so then Finn's gonna hand you over a 10 stack of parchment paper with observational log tables drawn in ink.
Oh.
So every time you play the instrument, if you could please note down the time, date, location, duration of play, humidity, difficulty of song. What if you take breaks, note the number, and we'll just basically give you instructions for how to use this observational log, fully aware that you may not use it.
Absolutely.
Incredible. Well, I look forward to seeing the results of this experiment. But thank you, both of you, for letting me interrupt your evening. And I am going to get back to Beldakir and light talks and stuff.
That's so nice of you to just listen even if you don't want to.
I don't know if I have much of a choice with him, but he seems fine, I guess. I just hope he doesn't talk all night, since I do want to read books. But maybe he won't be offended if I just read books while he's talking.
Especially if you do it sneaky.
True.
You could rub the rock.
I do that to bugs
and try
sometimes.
to drown it out.
So this rock has a silence spell in it.
No. You focus on it. That's what calms you down. So if you focus on the rock when he's talking, you're focusing on the rock and not the word.
But I don't focus on the words anyways. Perhaps the rock acts as an amplifier to my not listening, so I not listen better?
Yes. And I'm going to pull out a piece of paper and be like, now write down your use and your emotion and your time for science.
You trying?
Yeah, Finn takes the parchment, quill in hand already, and goes, absolutely, and then just starts walking out the door.
Is there anything anybody would like to do before we do a long rest for the night? Yeah.
Actually. Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
I think Josh wanted to
Josh
get his
first.
hand up first.
Oh,
saw it
I didn't
go
even
first.
see Josh. I just saw the top
All
and the
good.
bottom. Sorry.
It's fine. Was keeping an eye on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were.
Does the inn we're at have a tavern?
It does.
Cool. Could I go purchase or inquire after a bottle of whiskey?
You can. Sure. You walk down to the Rusty Dragon Tavern, which is, you guys are on the second floor. The tavern's on the first floor. And there is a human that is down there. The bottom of the tavern is not actually rusty. It's actually very well kept. It's clean and warm. The human down there, their name is Colleen. And you walk up and they're like, oh, hi. Hey, how you doing? How can I help you?
Hello. I'm good. How are you?
Oh, not so bad.
Good. I'm staying in the Veterans Respite. And I was wondering if I could get a bottle of whiskey brought up or bring one up with me. And if so, can that get put on our room tab, or how much does it cost?
Oh, yeah. You're the folks that are staying with Elidor, right? Well, not staying with him because you're here, but you're doing the tasks for him, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, yeah, okay. Don't worry about it. He said that you can, everything's on the house. Just, don't go crazy, So, be fine. You're fine. Here's your bottle of whiskey.
Thank you very much. As I'll grab that and then head back up towards our room.
Oh, somebody said that you might need some towels. Do you need those up there?
Is there a bath attached to the room?
Nope.
I think
Not
we're
at all.
probably good. I think
Okay.
we're probably fine. Who mentioned we might need towels?
Oh, well, it's that, there's a little fairy guy, kind of flutters around and tells me stuff. I'm not crazy. All right. I know people say that I am, but I'm not. It was just a little fairy guy. He was fluttering. Don't worry about it. Here's an extra bottle of whiskey on the house.
Thank you very much. As I'll grab that one, and now with 2 bottles of whiskey, head back to the room.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
You too.
Well, you came back with quite a haul, didn't you?
Yeah, I went for one, and then she just like gave me 2. I don't know. It was weird. She was like, I don't know, dude.
Sounds like someone's flirting with you.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first.
Very clearly. I'd like to pick up the glasses and offer Zara one.
I'll set the second bottle down and grab the glass and thank you. Pop it and I'll pour into Buck's tumbler and then pour into mine. Set the bottle down.
Alright. Do you remember the last time that we shared a glass of?
Yes.
Now, did you get whiskey because of what I said or because of what you remember?
Can't it be both?
It could be. But I will say, for tonight, I am tired. However, it doesn't seem as though that we're going to be changing roommate anytime soon. Don't count me out just.
Absolutely. It's been a interesting day for all of us, I think. So some well-deserved rest would not be unwelcome.
I very much agree. Now, just before we head to bed, I do have one task that I must complete.
Of course.
Have you eaten today?
I know I ate this morning, but I can't say that I've ate recently. No.
Okay, I thought so. Buck he reaches into his pack and takes out his pouch of, like, protein trail mix. Yep, dried meats, fruits, nuts, some dried vegetables, and just goes, right, take a handful.
Reach out.
There we go.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. I am now going to address the rest of our company and make sure that they are well fed, because something tells me that at least 2 of them haven't eaten in I don't know how long.
You're probably right about that.
If you'll excuse me for a moment.
Of course.
And as he leaves, he's going to take 2 fingers and he's going to drag them across the lemon oil. And he's going to place on his neck and on his wrists. And he's going to go, you know, it's been a very long time since I've worn any form of scented oil. And I'll admit, it's somewhat disconcerting that he knew my favorite one.
He does seem to know more about us than he should. There were some comments, both some of the things in my letter and some things that he said that definitely make me feel like we were picked a lot more specifically than I originally thought.
Yeah, my letter got real specific. And as he says that, he sort of runs, subconsciously, runs his thumb over the ring with the empty socket. And he goes, Thank you. I should be back quite soon, but I'm going to go check on the rest of our troop.
Absolutely. I have things I can do to keep myself occupied.
Well, don't miss me too much. I walk out the door. I'm going to go knock on... Oh?
I was going to say, Relzerax is going to, like, down his whiskey and then start tending to his weaponry.
That's what they call that these
That's
days.
what they call it in the fantasy
fucking-
world.
I wasn't going to make the joke. I wasn't, but I'm so glad you did.
Oh my god. We're on the wrong stream for this.
I'm going to go knock on... Well, pay me more and I'll go on a different one. I'm kidding. I'm not actually going to. I'm going to go knock on... well, because Drake has disappeared. I'm going to go knock on Haziel and Kinsey's door first. And it's going to be like the full, like, dad poking their head in a sleepover, just like, hey. I'm going to interrupt. How you guys doing? How you holding up?
Much better now that the music box is working again.
Yep.
It stopped working?
I broke it, and then Haziel broke it more.
Yeah, we hit it with a
But
rock.
then Finn came and fixed it. So it's fine.
I'm glad they fixed it. Anyway, I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. I literally just want to check. When was the last time you guys ate? Because I know that Kinsey and I ate before we left. But Haziel, have you eaten today?
Oh, you gave me that. No, wait, that was the non-canon one shot. Never mind, I take it back.
Yep.
Fourth.
That was
wall
in a
shattered.
dream.
Yep.
In a dream.
Canonical Haziel is dreaming of me.
Right.
No,
Not the only one.
Not
I'm bad.
today or yesterday, I guess.
Okay. Haziel, since the last time we spoke, have you developed any dietary requirements? Allergies, preferences?
No. I learned mold is bad.
Yep. Well, not all mold. Some mold is good.
What do you?
Unless you're allergic.
Wait, what's good mold?
Penicillin.
Penicillin.
Well, yeah.
Unless
I mean,
you're-
I wasn't going to say penicillin because I'm assuming that isn't a thing yet.
Probably not.
But yeah, I'll just go. Yeah, some mold is good. Most mold is bad if you're ingesting it.
Right.
But for now, I was going to say, would you like? I'm going to change that because that's my usual approach to this, and I'm going to say, respectfully, please take. And I'm going to offer some of my trail mix. To be clear, mechanically, this is the good berries that I cast, and they leave after 24 hours, so
Protein snacks.
I've given out literally, it's protein snacks.
Yeah.
So I've
Okay.
given out 3 of them so far.
Okay. And I just grab one. Or grab a handful of trail mix.
There you go. Kinsey, you still peckish?
Could always use more.
4 out of 10. Anyway, you guys have a lovely night. If you need me, I'm just down the hall. I'm bunking with Zara. So, if you need warriors in a flash, we'll be there.
It's okay. I'll protect her.
Yeah.
I know you will.
Wait. I'll tend to wounds. I got this.
Yeah.
I believe in
We got a
both of you to
system.
protect each other. But just
Yeah.
because you can doesn't mean you don't need
I'll
help
protect you. It's
sometime.
okay.
And that's okay. Right.
Yeah, of course.
Sleep well, guys.
Right.
And then I will go very quickly knock on Finn and Belkir's door. And this one is not like the dad. This is literally knock and wait.
Belakir, I don't know how you feel about this, but I think Finn might have tried to get you to play some of the strategy game that's set up in the middle of the room.
That's what I was going to try to do.
Oh, nice.
Dead ass. I was going to try and invite you to play
Amazing.
the board with me, so that's fucking great.
Same brain.
Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna get up and excuse me for a moment and open the door and let Buck in. I hope you're doing well, friend.
I am. We are in lovely lodging. I actually just came to... I don't want to interrupt. I'm sure you guys are having very titillating conversation. Often conversation with Finn is deeply interesting. I love listening to them talk about their spell work. It's a new perspective on magic that clearly I don't have access to, but always love to learn. Anyway, I just wanted to check, have both of you eaten today?
I have. Finn.
Finn has a smooth stone in her hand and is rubbing it, pausing, and then just jotting down notes. It doesn't seem to be aware of the conversation that's happening.
Ben, can you make a... What is the check for the stone? Hang on. Link.
This is going to be the
Check
one time you
for
want to
the
roll a
stone.
Wait,
horrible
what?
number.
Can you make a religion check?
Oh god, okay. The guidance is off.
I was about to say, finger guns?
Oof.
So, like,
Wait, no, that's good though. That's what we want in this situation is a low number.
you're rubbing
Yeah,
the stone, and you're like, I don't get it. It's just a fucking rock. Rub it again. What is this supposed to? It's just a rock. It's not doing anything.
So I think she writes that down, and it is going to assume that there's some trick here that she's just not understanding, and will basically double down efforts to try and figure out what's going on. But then takes notice that Teacher Buck is in the room. Sorry, didn't hear you. Oh, the game. Am I winning the game or am I losing the game right now?
Can we dice battle?
Yeah.
Yeah, both of you roll a d20.
Rollies.
Oh my god.
I think you're losing.
Ah.
You are losing,
Not but
neither one
Not
of
on
you.
this game.
So Buck's in the room, right? And neither one of you are doing great. Buck like glances at the board state of the chess match that y'all are doing, and just kind of clocks that nothing is really happening here. Like, they're not doing good on either side.
We've only just pushed up our pawns and nothing else.
Yeah, pretty much. You're like,
Entire game.
pawn. Ooh, the bishop can go diagonal. Yay.
One
Sorry.
of you jumps a knight and just freaks out.
Yeah, exactly. Teacher Buck, sorry. Did you ask something? I was observing a rock.
Just whether or not you had eaten today. This is not a test.
No, but it
I'm
is a
asking
test
whether
of
or
my
not you require
memory.
food.
I don't think I have.
Okay.
I don't think so.
And you're a very intelligent person. How well does your brain work without any fuel?
Not well. Which, yeah, I need to eat something
That
right
would
now.
explain the nat
Trail
one.
mix.
Yes, that would explain why I'm performing so poorly. So she's gonna pocket the rock, and you're offering the good berries.
The trail mix, yeah. It's packed with
yeah.
omega-3s, brain food, protein.
Will reluctantly take some and immediately scarf it down. And then, yes, now that I am eating, I am aware of the hunger signals that are being sent to my brain. I should have done that earlier. I will remember to do that earlier next time.
And hey, if you don't, that's okay. I'm gonna be popping in as often as I can. It's making sure you guys are fed is part of keeping you guys safe, keeping you guys okay. And that means sometimes we forget. I forget. But, that's why we check in.
Fascinating.
I'll look to Belkir and I'll go, you hungry?
I ate quite my fill of the bread at Elidor's, so I'd say if you keep it on you until tomorrow, we might need it for our beginning of our journey. We have a long way to go.
Oh, I always have trail mix. That's like part of who I am now. And I just got to an age where it was like having a pack of trail mix was just always convenient.
Well, in that case, what's the harm? Thank you, friend.
Yeah, of course.
And I'll just grab a small handful, keep it throughout the night, as Finn and I perform horribly.
Try to play 2 more games of horrific chess.
I would like you guys.
Aren't we supposed to be strategists?
Yes.
What the
It's an off night for us.
I would like you guys to re-roll to see who wins the chess match before everybody.
Can I use it? Can I do an intelligence check, or just straight D20?
You could use. I'll let you use like intelligence or history, or if you're trying to cheat, sleight of hand.
I'll do history. Come on, baby.
Okay.
It was the protein snacks. My
The
blood
brain
sugar
fruit.
was low.
And you're like,
Hey,
oh, I remember the
always
late
is.
night studying actual, chess things instead of whatever the hell I was doing.
Yeah.
Bellacure, you can do a straight intelligence roll, a history roll, or if you want to cheat, you can use sleight of hand.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're beating a 27 though.
Dude, I'm so fucked.
Listen, when Finn's brain is on, it's on. When it's off,
brother.
Yep.
checkmate in
That's
3
about-
moves.
That's about fucking right.
Yeah. Buck leaves. You guys are munching on your nuts, and okay, we have to go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Done. Checkmate. And as our lovely adventurers turn in for the night, you can hit the long rest button on your character sheet, and it should reset all of your things for you.
There's a long rest.
Wow, look at that. Yeah, we're gonna let our cast members go to the bathroom for realsies and make sure all their ovens are off and all of that. We will be right back. You guys also go to the bathroom, and we will be back momentarily. Hello, and welcome back to Dice and Divergence. I am your dungeon master. Fuck, I was doing so good. I'm your dungeon master, Izzy. How you doing?
Gremlin time. Oh yeah.
The voice didn't work,
Izzy has
so
turned into a gremlin.
here he is. I hope that y'all are doing great. Everybody had a lovely sleep in their customized rooms. And one by one, you all start to head downstairs to go get some breakfast down in the tavern inn part of the inn. Colleen is standing behind the bar as you all walk down. Oh, hi there. How y'all doing? You have a good night's sleep?
Very restful, thank you. Very comfortable.
Yeah.
And your name is...
Oh, yeah, sorry. My name is Colleen. I am the owner of the Rusty Dragon Inn. How you doing?
It's lovely to meet you. I'm doing quite well. How are you? Did you sleep well?
Oh, I haven't had the chance to go to sleep quite yet, but I will be shortly once, somebody else comes in to take over my shift. They'll be here soon. I haven't slept in like 3 days, but I'm sure that they're coming. It'll be fine.
So
Do
you're
you
the
want
only
me to
person
what?
that works here?
Oh, no, there's some other people that work here, for sure. Yeah, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. There's like huge
When
bags under her
was-
eyes.
Oh, okay. Do you mind if I ask a couple of questions very quickly?
Oh yeah. Do you want eggs, or are you looking more for like a ham, scrabble, bacon? We got coffee.
Coffee, please.
Sure. 1 sec. Turns around and goes to get the cup of coffee.
When was the last time that the person that was meant to cover your shift was here?
I don't quite remember. Hands Finn a cup of coffee.
Uh-huh.
Probably about 3 days. There's a little voice that comes by every now and again. They're helpful, but it's mostly just me. We have some staff that like cleans and stuff. I get a nap every now and again. It's fine. It's fine.
Can I make an insight or a medicine check on this person? They
Sure,
don't
you can
seem
make-
fine.
Medicine check for sure.
Finn has slammed the first cup of coffee and is holding out, hoping for another one.
Oi, do you need a
Shaking.
refill there, hun?
Yes, please.
Got you. Takes your cup, goes and gets you some more, brings it back.
Thank
You
you.
should probably be eating some food, and not just drinking the coffee. Just straight caffeine. It's not good for you.
I'd like some eggs. And Finn, what would you like to eat?
Whatever you're having is fine. And she just zombie walks to the table and just starts going at the second cup.
Okay, so 2 eggs. What about the rest of you fine folk? We've got eggs, bacon. If you're one of those plant people, she's got like so many levels of exhaustion. She should not be
Okay.
awake at all or really functioning, but she's functioning normal. She is. How? This is like a retail worker on Black Friday, the end of Black Friday back in like 2008 when the deals were still good.
Okay.
The person who like closed the night before, and then the person who was supposed
Had
to
to, like,
called
open
in,
and
so they had
didn't
to come
show
back
up.
in. Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Clopen. Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the good old Black Friday Thanksgiving clopin.
So, how? Do you like micro nap? What? Have you slept?
Yeah. A few winks in every now and again. I have a room, with a bed and stuff. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So, eggs, I got the eggs. We want like ham? I can do pancakes. We could do, anything? You just worried about me. Anybody else?
Pancake sounds so good, please.
Pancakes,
Or
yes, I
coffee,
got
please.
you. Coffee, pancakes, got it. 2
Can
eggs.
I have onion, a brick of cheese, a piece of toast, and a cup of coffee?
A brick? Like a
Yes.
brick of cheese, 1 piece of toast.
Yes, and an onion.
1
Excuse
piece
me.
of toast. Do you want white, rye, wheat, gluten-free?
breadiest.
Whole wheat.
I don't. There's breeds of bread. It's okay. Just bread.
Would you like your onions skinned or not?
Yes.
Okay, skinned onion. I got you. Yes, sir. The dragonborn variety.
Is there any chance that we could go back there and help you? That's a lot of food for so many adventurers. You being here and you being as tired as you are, my friend, is there any way that we could help you out? Maybe get back in the kitchen with you, help prepare these meals.
Do you have shoes on? Do you wear boots as a dragonborn?
I do not. They do
Oh
not
no,
make-
sorry, I can't have you back here. OSHA will eat my ass. We can't have people that don't have closed-toe shoes. Sorry, I don't care how strong your scales are, honey, but you cannot come back here with no shoes on.
I know this woman from my real life.
I'm wearing boots, and I'll be honest with you, my dragonborn friend beat me to the punch. Can we watch the bar for like an hour while you grab a nap?
Well, I mean, Elidor did say that you guys have a big mission coming. Oh, that's right, Elidor. Here, she reaches into her pouch and pulls out a satchel of money and hands it to Buck because that's just who she's talking to. Here you go. Yeah, he said that I'm supposed to give this to you because you guys are going to the Redwood Forest Grove, and you might need some money to buy supplies. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're so
How
welcome.
much is in the pouch?
There's 50 gold in your pouch.
Ooh. Papa's getting new shoes. Hello.
Well, you have to share that. That's for everybody.
Yeah.
That's for everybody.
We're all getting new shoes. Fucking win.
Exactly.
All
I get
right,
it for 2
so
copper pieces.
we've got...
Yeah.
Damn it,
Everything goes
Haziel.
for 2 copper pieces.
We've got
That's like 2,000 pairs of boots.
1 skinned
Yeah.
onion, a piece of toast, a block of cheese, 2 things of eggs, 1 pancake, another cup of coffee.
Oh, just like a single pancake. Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, honey. Did you want more than a pancake?
Yeah, well, like a breakfast of pancakes. Gee, it's fine. No,
3
it's fine.
pancakes and maybe have some on standby. Got it.
I would take some
grumpy before
bacon
I've
and
eaten.
eggs and a cup of coffee, please.
Another
And-
order of eggs and another cup of coffee. Perfect. All right,
I'll
well,
have some coffee as well.
that's what I thought, honey. Yo, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go
I'm getting
get you
too old to
guys
know
some
that, come on.
breakfast. You just sit tight real quick and I'll be right back for you. And she leaves and ignores your offer to help behind the bar.
Do I see a fairy flying around in here? Or is she just that sleep deprived?
You can make a if you just kind of want to like do a quick glance, do a perception check. If you want to like actually like fucking look above the pictures and do a really good one, then that's investigation.
Yeah, I want to take some time and just be like, okay, how in rough a shape is this woman? So I will investigate.
Kinsey just
For a fairy.
inherently believes.
I got a 22.
Yeah, there are no fairies. Like, you've seen a bunch of cobwebs. You've seen the spiders in the cobwebs. You've seen a couple mice scurrying around. There's no bugs, though. Like, no, the spiders are doing their job. Mice, it is what it is.
Good on them.
But no fairies or any little sparkly things or really any kind of animal in the vicinity should be able to talk.
Yeah, so She's still in the kitchen right now, right?
Yeah, she's back there cooking. You hear pots and pans going and sizzling and.
So last night when I came down to get something, she told me a small fairy told her that I needed some towels, which clearly I didn't, and also there's no fairy here.
I don't believe there are any.
She really
I mean, they're little.
needs some
You
sleep.
could probably be missing it.
I don't believe there are any baths in this place either. There's nothing of the sort to clean or wash ourselves up. Why would we need towels?
That's what she thought last night when I came down here. So I think she really, really, really needs some sleep.
She said that she has, she said that she had people that would come to help her out. And she said they've been gone for what, 3 days? That's what I heard.
Yeah, 3 days.
Maybe they really don't want to come to work. Which, on only 3 cups of coffee, I sympathize.
Though I could understand the perspective, my friend, that doesn't make any sense. This place isn't populated in general. Having that many people to come work and then them not show up for 3 days would tell me that either someone has gone missing or that this place isn't exactly what it seems.
Can
I don't think
I?
much of what we've seen is what it seems.
Can I ritually cast Detect Magic to see if anything pings?
Sure.
Cool. So Finn is going to set her half-finished 3rd cup of coffee sadly on the table, get down on what I assume is a pretty grimy floor if folks haven't been coming by to help all that often, and is just going to start drawing sigils in the dust and everything until...
The inn is actually like pristinely clean.
Huh. Interesting.
Seen servants, maybe?
Perhaps. And so I'm going to, ritually cast for 10 minutes. So I don't know if anything is happening during the casting of that, but I will sit down, sip my coffee, and cast.
He's really enjoying the pancakes, kind of like dancing with them.
All right. In the 10 minutes that it takes for you to ritually cast, she comes back out with a big old platter of like Cracker Barrel style, right? The big old tray and the foldy out thing to sit down, the thing. All right, I got y'all's food ready for ya. Here you go. Oh, what is she gonna be okay? Are they gonna be all right? Like,
Can I make a deception check?
if you're gonna lie to her.
I was going to say that she is quite simply meditating.
Sure.
Oh, son of a bitch, brother! Rolls are awful tonight. Good lord.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not any type of meditation that I've ever seen, but sure, we can say that she's just meditating.
Well, it's not meditating. I'm casting, and so Finn is just going to start launching into an explanation of the magic that she's casting in this moment, completely undermining any sort of deception attempts.
Okay, so you're casting magic to detect magic. That's what you're doing at 7:14 in the morning. Okay, here's your pancakes. Here is your eggs and the coffee. There you go. And honey, for you, she pulls out a pink plate with an onion, a block of cheese, a piece of toast with a little piece of butter next to it, just in case. And here is your onion, sweetheart. You're a interesting bunch. But that, all kinds come through here now, so it's fine.
Well, thank you very much. It's lovely to have met you, Colleen, and if you need anything, a break, maybe, feel free to ask.
Oh no, I can't take a break. You gotta pull yourself up by the bootstraps, as they say. So you guys enjoy your breakfast, and I'll come back and check on you a little bit, okay?
Thank you.
Okay.
That is a
Kindly.
healthy attitude that I respect.
Just log in that one. Just log in it for later.
Oh my gosh.
We'll deal with that.
Yeah.
I would like, over breakfast, while we eat, I would like to go. Right. We clearly have a job ahead of us. We're investigating what is maybe a curse, maybe a dragon, maybe neither. But a day's travel. I understand that some of us have traveled before together. I understand that some of us haven't. But I will say this much, having traveled with many different people, it's, you sort of get along with people, and if you don't, change pace, and then you won't be next to them. So, I think we'll be okay. If anything pops up, I know we were chosen for our specific abilities, but it is uncanny how well suited we are to each other's specific combat prowess. Having said that, though, I believe in everyone here. We've got this.
Kind words, my friend. I appreciate you. And
Take an inspiration. Yes. And Zara.
Ooh. Thank you.
All right, as you guys finish up your meal, she comes back out and she's like, "Oh, okay. How was it? Was it good? Is there anything that you want me to change for when you all come back? Because I feel like you all are gonna. Elidor said that you're gonna be staying with us for a little while.
You have to-go cups for coffee.
To-go cups for coffee. I don't know if they've invented those yet, but let me check for ya." She
Take
leaves
out wineskins.
to go see if
Just
she's
fill
got any
someone's water
cups.
skin with it.
It'll
be
and
fun.
she does not have any to-go, like, cups or any extra skins, but she does come back out with a coffee mug that has a chip in it that we can't use anymore. Well, sorry, but I don't have any actual to-go cups, but this one was sitting next to get put in the trash since it's got a little chip up in the top. Here, you can have it to go with ya. I don't want it back.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Finn. How many cups of coffee have you had today?
We're working on number 5, and I'm almost to 30% functioning. We're getting there.
You do not need more coffee. What you need is some fresh air. I think we're ready to hit the road. Trust me, you do not need more coffee.
Oh no. Did
I
my
agree that
detect
it's time
magic
to
say
set out.
anything?
As
I sadly put down the mug filled with coffee.
Well, I said I didn't want that back. None of you
No,
were.
you hear? Here, I have to take the coffee. I have to. She's forcing me to. Therefore, I must. Otherwise, we would be disappointing our hostess because we care about these things. So
that would. See, you lads should probably take a book from this young person here. She's they're very perspective of other people's feelings, you know? Thank you for taking that cup of coffee with you.
And I don't know if you heard, Devin was wondering
She's so
if their
good at it.
detect magic picked anything up.
Oh, I forgot about the detect magic. Forgot about that.
No worries.
You're looking for like the fairy, right?
Yeah, I'm just looking to see because multiple people had said she was acting a little bit sussy and there may or may not be some magical being flying around. So I figure I'll just ritually cast a detect magic to see if anything pings within 30 feet of me. And I might do just like a quick, like Dora the Explorer 360 around the room.
Right.
Just to see if anything pings.
So there's nothing magical about her. She's just a very tired lady.
Yeah.
A couple of the unique items that are like above the mantle that other patrons have given her in the past. Some of them have like a faint magic to them, but it's nothing extraordinary. It's not something that's out of place for an establishment like this. And you do see across the floor that there's just a faint aura of magic, which give me an intelligence check.
Intelligence. 15.
Which you're like, oh, she's fucking exhausted, but this place is pristine. She's got to be able to use magic somehow to clean shit up, and that makes sense.
That makes sense. Cool. So then on the way out, I'll just point to the well hidden sort of like magical aura on the ground. Miss Colleen, was that your name?
Yeah, Miss Colleen. What? Yes.
Great spell work.
Oh, you noticed. Nobody ever notices my spell work. Thank you.
Incredibly efficient.
See? Pinches your cheeks. See? Get it. They get it. I hope you have a great adventure, sweetheart, and you make sure that these boys take a leaf out of your book.
Yes, ma'am.
And you guys...
Not literally, because I think Finn would kill us if we damaged one of her books.
You speak from experience.
Yes, I do.
All right. In Silverhaven, there is a couple of stores that you guys can visit. There, if you look in Silverhaven, drop it down. There's the shops underneath the rooms. You have a library, a general goods store, a smithy, an alchemy place, and the quill and potion shop also. You can visit there before you leave if you wish.
If we're searching for supplies, do we want to divide and conquer?
Wise.
Seems appropriate.
I'll get the potions.
I will head to general goods.
Okay.
Do we know do we know what we're after? Like,
Nope.
do we know what we need as a party?
I
Probably
have
not.
some good ideas.
I do not have.
Like, I'm assuming we
Any-
have enough food for the journey. It's only a day there, and then obviously we have the trail mix. I'm assuming we're probably good on food.
Elidor also has. Not only has he provided us with provisions, but he'll continue to supply things like that. The one thing I've noticed he has not supplied us with, at least unless Izzy has said anything about it and I missed it, we don't have any healing potions to my knowledge.
I believe that is correct.
Correct. I haven't given you any potions. The only thing that Elidor is providing with you with so far is room, food, and a little bit of money to start your journey, and you should be getting money in between adventures.
I plan on picking up some basic camping supplies. Bedrolls, tents. I also plan on grabbing a couple of lanterns, oil, some rope. Basic things.
You would know that you don't need to worry about a tent, bedroll, any of that sort of supplies for Relzerax at all. I've got everything I need sorted away.
Potion of healing, 50 gold.
Son of a bitch. That's really
There's the
expensive.
potion of kind of healing for 25.
What is a potion of kinda healing? I guess you can click on it.
So the potions in that section, I haven't figured out how to edit all the way yet in the Alchemist Nook. They all do things, but they might not be as accurate or name brand as the potions from the Gilded Quill in Potion.
Incredible.
There's the
Yeah.
Gilded Quill in Potion, which is run by Seraphina. It's a clean, orderly shop with dried herbs and parchment. It is a licensed apothecary and potion shop. And then you have the Alchemist Nook, which is run by Pippin Fizzlebang. It is chaotic and has bubbles and crystals growing on the shelves. And the air shimmers with unpredictable magic.
Do we want to buy some healing potions? Is that what it sounds like? Obviously, you're getting the general supplies.
I think we got to get at least 2.
Do we want to test out the potion of kinda healing, which are 2 for the price of 1 normal potion of healing, or just go straight for what we know it'll work?
I think it would be
Amazing.
an insult
Astounding.
to their craft if we didn't at least try.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like
You gotta.
you can get 2 for the price of 1. Even if it's only half as effective, you're still getting what you paid for.
I hope it turns
And
you
there
into
you
a
go.
goat. You like
Oh,
roll on the
or-
wild magic table.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
You kind of healed. You got new hit points.
Yeah.
I-
Yeah.
True
Two
polymorphed
healed
into a goat.
If
Love it.
some of you want to throw some gold to me, I'll go grab them.
I will throw you 50 gold.
I think
So-
Finn will quickly duck into the library to see if they can find anything about the place that they're going to, and specifically like the legend of the green dragon that was slain there.
Okay. If you're gonna go look for that in the library, let's do either an investigation check if you're gonna go look by yourself, or a persuasion check if you're going to be nice and ask for help.
Let's do investigation because that is way better for me.
Because why would we
And
talk to
also-
people?
Yes, also Finn will never do this. I built this character very specifically. 24.
Yeah, 100%. You know how fucking libraries work. You walk in, you're like, hi, hello, and then you just go to, you're like, okay, blah, blah, blah. We're going to go into the reference section, and I'm going to the Redwood Grove. Fantastic. Okay. There's supposed to be a history of a drag. Okay. Yep. Book. Got that. Go to the front. And you sign up for a new library card since you're going to be staying here for a while. And we support our public libraries. And you
Yes.
check out your book, put that in your bag to head out.
Perfect. Perfect. Then I'll join up with the rest of the group.
When you walk into the Hearth and Hammer, it's a classic general store. The bells chime when your door opens, and there is smell of herbs and leather and pickling spices. There's sacks of flour and crap on the ground, pools and pots and pans hanging from the thing. Nice, cozy, cluttered. Gareth and Alora are the owners, and Alora looks up and she's like, "Oh, hi! Hey, guys! Is there anything that I can help you with?"
A group and I are about to go away on a little excursion, and I was wondering whether or not you had any camping supplies. Specifically bedrolls and tents.
Oh, no, sorry. We don't normally have, camping supplies, but, you wouldn't... Are you just going... I don't mean to pry, but, there's an old wizard that lives nearby named Elidor, and he said that there's going to be a group of adventurers coming by. That wouldn't happen to be you
that's
all.
us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hang on. One sec. I have a pack back here that he sent for you. And she goes back, and you see her like whisper into Gareth's ear, and then he leaves to go into a back room, and he comes out carrying a big sack. And he's like, "Hey, how you guys doing? We have Eleanor sent this, and we were supposed to give it to you. It's got a big tent, fits up to 6 people. There are a couple of bedrolls in here, and a flint to be able to start your campfire if you guys need to start a campfire, and a lantern for the night to keep away, the scary stuff in the dark. Not that you need it, right? Ha 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 ha." And he hands you the sack.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah,
that's
don't worry
no
about
problems.
it.
I won't anymore. Have a lovely day. Thank you for being so absolutely helpful.
You're quite welcome. And if you need anything that we have here, you just let me know and we'll be able to get that for you as well. Unfortunately, Elidor only gave us this sack of stuff, so everything else you would have to be able to... You do have to buy it, but no pressure.
Okay.
You don't have to buy stuff from us, but it's here if you want it.
Hey, can I get a block and tackle, please?
Oh, sure, yeah. Anything else, dear?
That's all for me, thank you. Unless you have lamp oil.
No, but that lantern that he gave us, he did say something about it being special and that you should let Finn look at it when you set up your camp. So, go ahead. You can just let her know about that.
Will do, thank you kindly. What a gesture.
Yep.
Clip that, and I head back to the party.
All right, I added the block and tackle to your inventory, and I will get everybody tents and shit after stream.
Okay.
Okay.
Relzarex would like to head to the Anvil's Echo Smithy.
Okay. The Echo Smithy is operated by Orin, who is a big orc blacksmith. And when you walk in, he is back in front of the anvil and he's clanging. It looks like he's working on a longsword right now. And around there, around the corner, stoking the flames, you see a small tiefling girl named Borin, who is stoking the flames as much as she can while still trying to watch what he's doing around the corner.
Both named Borin?
Yep. Nope. Lily is the apprentice.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Hello. How are you?
Oh, hi. 1 second. Let me finish this before it cools down too much. And he takes a couple of more swings on the longsword, drops the hammer down. Lily, you can take a break. You should probably go fetch yourself some water because you've been back there working the flames a bunch. What can I do you for?
Well, My name is Relzerax. Me and a group of others have recently come into the employ of Elidor. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him.
The old freak that lives up on the hill. Yeah.
Correct, yes. I was just curious. I have some experience with smithing and forging, and I was just wondering if it would be possible to make some sort of arrangement in the future, since I'll be in the area. Would it be possible for me to use your forge from time to time? I would be obviously willing to compensate you for the use of your equipment. I was just curious if that's something that you would be open to.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
All right.
Us Dragonborns have naturally high charisma. You've got this. Fuck
he
yeah!
looks you up and down, and he's like, you know, normally I wouldn't let anybody touch my forge. Lily hardly ever gets to use it, and she's my apprentice, but you're right, you do look like you know how to swing a hammer. Yes, you may. When you come back from your adventures, if you ever need to sharpen your weapon or perhaps make a new one, my forge is yours.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that greatly. It was a pleasure meeting you. Good luck with the forging of that weapon. You appear to be quite skilled.
Thank you. All of my weapons are all blade and no bluff. We don't do any of that fancy filigree shit around here, you know?
I get it, as I'll like hold out one of my weapons and it's just like very like
it is a sword.
It is a sword. Yes. I get it. It is no fancy, but and then yeah. Thank you for your time, as I'll head back to the party.
You're quite welcome. I look forward to seeing your return. Have a wonderful day. As you walk out, you hear him go, all right, Lily, break's over, let's go. And smoke starts to come back out at the top of the chimney as you hear the clanging of his hammer resume.
So then, we have everything we need?
I think it's time.
Are you guys buying any potions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 of the kinda healing potions.
All right. That it? Just the 2 kind of healings?
I think we should be good, yeah?
Probably.
So.
I mean, come on. 4th wall break. We're
I'm sure it'll
level
be
1.
fine.
Yeah.
Izzy's not gonna TPKO us at level 1, right? Right?
Do it.
Depends
Do
on if the
it.
golden dragons from our one-shot show up in this or not. Maybe they migrated here, which is why we didn't run into them then.
Somebody's been reading the DM notes.
Not me. I would never.
Okay. So yeah, as you get your kind of healing potions from Pip, he's like, oh, yes, those are very good. They're kind of healing. I am 100% sure that they will heal you.
You are 100%
Sounds fair.
sure.
100% sure that they will have an healing effect. Yes, I did my testing and I went over it a couple of times. I took the basis of a regular potion of healing and I tweaked it a little bit because I figured that there was a different and better way that it could have been done, and I believe that I have found the answer to it. It is in this, a potion of kinda healing, and it does heal.
I suppose we'll have to take
And
what
it's
we
cheaper,
can get.
too.
Thank you for your
And
service.
it's cheaper too. Yes, exactly. Where are you guys, where are you all headed out to?
Are we able to disclose that information? Did Elidor say anything?
He didn't say not to.
He did not say that you aren't allowed to, and a lot of the townsfolk know about Elidor.
Yeah, they
and
seem
like
to
have
already
had
know.
some other like information that you're headed out to somewhere. So you haven't been given an NDA of any sort.
We are headed to investigate a theory of sorts in the Redwood Watch.
Oh, the Redwood Watch, you say? I have been very interested in there. There seems to be some sort of corruption going on, yes? Do you think that you all could do some science for me?
I think we have a friend that could manage that, gesturing over to Finn.
I will walk over and join the conversation.
Your friends here say that you might be interested in helping me in some science.
In science, of course. Helping, that will depend.
Well, I have a theory that about what's going on over at the Redwood Watch. I feel like it is not just a natural disease or plague that's spreading. I feel like it might be from a powerful source. Do you guys have... fantastic! Oh my gosh, hang on, let me go get my notes. And he scuttles off, and then he comes back with his notepad. He's like, okay, well, I've seen... Well, I haven't seen because I haven't been able to get over there yet because all of the people that I asked to go over there won't actually do anything for me because they're like, oh, it might be too dangerous, or oh, there's corruption, and why would I want to go somewhere where I might get hurt? For science, I say, and that is not good enough for them. I don't know why. I have ruled out several culprits, and I do not think that it is the work of a hag or a necromancer. It has to be something older and bigger than that.
Can I, like, see anything on the notes that he's referencing? Like, how do his notes look?
They are pure chaos. It kind of looks like Haziel might have like drawn these notes. There is a picture of like an old hag with like a big nose and long hair with a big X through it, right? There's a skull and crossbones with like some green lines, also big X through it. There is like a big... Dude, you played Pokemon like way back in the day. Do you remember what the ghosts looked like in Lavender Town before you got the little scope thing? Yeah, so there's just like this big shadowy figure that is green, a green shadowy figure of like a question mark, maybe? You also see on his notes, give me a perception check.
Oh no.
Who's that Pokemon?
Tan.
It's very scribbly.
It's Pikachu according to that roll.
It's very scribbly. You see this written down on it, as well as...
I love a man of science, and I'm happy to meet a kindred spirit. Can you walk me through your methodology for disproving hag or necromancer? Because I find when we are in the middle of an inquiry, what we've ruled out can be just as important as what's been ruled in.
Oh, yes, of course. The reasoning why I don't think that it is a hag is because their corruption is more twisted and personal. And these elves don't have any history of upsetting any sort of outsiders. Once they killed that dragon so long ago, they've kind of closed their walls off, so they haven't really had a chance to, offend anyone to want to corrupt them. In the next necromancy, there's no undead energy or soul thieving around. Like, all of the people who are there are still, there for them. There's a couple of missing people. I will admit that there are a few missing people, but there are no zombie attacks on the town, which should mean something. That doesn't mean that there's no zombies there at all. I'm just saying that there's no active necromancer trying to attack the zombies or attack the village with zombies.
Could I take a moment to look at your notes, if you don't mind?
How do you feel about science? Because you said that they were the science when you did not want to help with the science, so...
Science is not
Oh, we're
typically
all
my
into
forte.
science. She's just better. We're all into science now.
Our friend Finn here is a very intelligent human being. They are very capable of handling all things logic and science, but I tend to have a way of understanding and, for lack of a better term, comprehending the forces that bind us within this world.
You can give a persuasion check.
We got this. Son of a bitch! Dude!
You have an inspiration still if you want to use it.
Yes! Please, for the love of God! Dude.
Hey,
Hey,
you
there it
go.
double
is.
the result.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. I'm so sorry. My bad. Here. Have a look at my notes.
Now, please, for the love of God, let this roll hit. If you will allow me, may I make a perception check for that specific page that you have put in our chat.
Can I give the help action as I read over his shoulder?
Let me breathe on you and not make you nervous.
I'm just like muttering under my breath. Could be territorial, it could be terrestrial, just like filling in the blanks of the words.
And I'm actually in agreement with you here.
Yeah,
I
go
feel
ahead.
like that says,
You can roll with advantage.
oh fuck yes.
I've been writing down exactly what you're talking about. I'm so excited you said it. I've just been looking at my notes and
Yep.
literally just been like writing down territorial, terrestrial, metabolic.
Metallic?
It's terrestrial, metallic,
Yeah.
something.
Maybe versus will.
That's yeah. The bisect?
Bygone.
No, that's with an I, isn't it?
Ends of the CT.
That's not horrible. It's a 13.
You're looking for the TRR one?
I actually was hoping to confirm that final word with the BY.
All right, well, you're getting more and better. This is what you see when you look at that line.
Oh.
I knew it was metabolic. I knew it.
Terrestrial
I wrote it down.
Scale, metabolic byproduct.
Mr. Fizzlebang, can I make you an offer?
Yes.
If I give you my notes from we were able to acquire a sample of infected petrified tree from the forest upon which I casted identify. So I have in-depth notes of the particular kind of blight that has infected the woods. If I give you a copy of those notes, will you give me 5 minutes to copy down your notes?
I have a better offer for you. For I have already looked at the petrified bark that Elidor has. You know, I have a man of science with so much knowledge over there. Why would I not go look at all of his things? He's got so many cool things. Could I perhaps task you to retrieve a vial of water from the stream that is in the grove in a piece of the bark from the fully blighted tree? The tree that they have is not as blighted as the tree that I hypothesize to be there currently.
In exchange for...
In exchange
Your
for
notes?
you can have all of my notes. I keep a copy in the back just in case. You know.
This is not going to go well for me. Can I try and insight check this guy to see if he has ulterior motives in offering this deal?
Sure.
Come on, baby.
He seems genuine. You've never met this man before in your life, but like, why not? He's gonna give you science facts in exchange for samples. That seems like a pretty fair trade.
I might actually burn my inspiration on this, because Finn is remembering many, many times where what were on the surface simple academic exchanges ended up burning her with other fellow students, and so she's just worried that something is not on the up and up. So I'm going to burn my inspiration that I get as a human to re-roll. Well, it's better. I don't know if it's enough.
From what you're seeing, he purely just wants somebody to go and get that for him. Purely academic. He's not able to leave his shop to go all the way out there to go get it. It's a day trip there, a day trip back. Plus, also, there might be some baddies out there that he's like, I'm just an alchemist.
None.
So, no, you're not seeing anything
Cool.
bad.
All right, then so I'm going to turn to the rest of the party. Unless anybody else has any issues, I'm more than happy to take up this deal.
Go for it. We'll be in
Sounds
the
good to
area
me.
anyway.
All right, I hold out my hand. You have a deal.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. All right. Pip's notes are the corruption isn't from a natural disease or plague, and it's spreading outwards from a single powerful source. It is magical in nature, and it's not just the rotting plants, but it's actively breaking them down on a fundamental level. Not a hag, not a necromancer, and it's not being caused by large burrowing creatures. It is high in the canopy also, and not just down in the roots. He thinks that it is something very old and deeply connected to the land. The hypothesis is a terrestrial scale metabolic byproduct. In simple terms, he believes that the source is a creature so potent that the very presence passively poisons and reshapes the environment around it. He describes the source as a venomous will and a creature whose fundamental nature is toxicity and not just a beast that happens to use poison.
Amazing. Finn, journal out, muttering to herself, just like writing everything down, and is already starting to formulate some theories, and is just going to start to like wander off a little bit as she's just like brain exploding. In
Ral,
different
you can make a perception check to see if you can hear what she's muttering.
Nope.
You do not hear what she's muttering, so never mind.
May I make, whether it's a history or a perception check, or I could even do like religion to see if when it says venomous will, to see if it might be potentially a dragon spirit?
Yeah,
like, because acid dragon, poison dragon.
You can do a religion or insight check on that. Or history.
We'll do a religion check. Hey! Fuck yes!
There we go.
mean, yes.
Nice.
I knew I was rather skilled in this position. I knew there's a reason Elidor brought me in.
So, you're thinking about the place that you're going, which is the Redwood Watch and Grove. And you remember that there was the ancient green dragon that was slain there. And then thinking back into your religious stuff with how dragon kind works, and sometimes their presence lingers in the area after they have died, which can affect the surrounding land and area around it. So So, there's a really high chance that the green dragon is... We're sure that the green dragon is dead and not back. But maybe its spirit is back, or maybe there was something that was left behind that is now starting to awaken.
I can hear the Skyrim music in the background.
I mean, it is called Dragon Delves.
Yeah, we're...
Yeah.
We know what we're
Yes,
doing.
it is. It is called Dragon Delves. That is why I am here.
Yeah.
We
I already
delve
pieced
in.
together what it is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is
They said-
Haziel thinks happening?
He said it wasn't a necromancer, so clearly it's two necromancers.
In a trench coat.
They're working together because one of their name is Venomous Will, which the other one has to be Venomous.
Nailed it.
Sweet summer child.
You say that, but Venomous Terrence.
You know what? You are absolutely correct. Yes. That is exactly what it is. Very good. Very astute of you.
I don't know why you
Let's
guys
go
are
fight some
thinking lizards.
necromancers.
Exactly.
All right.
Shall we head?
Let's get going.
I think so. Yeah, we got everything that we said we needed.
We got the most important thing we needed, knowledge.
I
Correct.
was going to say block and tackle.
You never
Or a
want to
block
go
of
into
cheese.
Yeah.
The
Never wanna
coffee's
go into a
hitting.
situation
We got
unprepared.
knowledge. Let's hit the road.
Yeah, I think we start
On
heading.
we go.
All right. Go ahead, and whoever is leading the group, you can make a survival check to see how your trip goes.
Is
I'm
our
assuming that's me.
Probably
you,
yes.
You got this, buddy.
All right.
Can I give you the help action?
How are you
Yeah.
helping?
So I think
Navigation.
Finn is speed reading some of the books that she got from the library, which, given that some of them are about Redwood Watch and the Grove where we're going, she's like relaying topographical information, directions, as she's like literally speed reading and downloading from the books.
I'll allow it.
Okay. All right. I got a 24.
Basic talents.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah, you
get
did. 'Cause I was on
there.
point.
Absolutely no fucking problem. Straight path. You stop a couple of times for like, oh, we need a little snickety snack. Somebody's got to go behind the bush, go potty. You make it to Redwood Watch. Absolutely no problem. And that is where we are going to end today's. Yay. Good
We
job,
made
guys.
it!
You made it.
Not allowed to end the
Please
session.
don't.
Is it because you got tired of the jokes? Do I?
No, it's because we only
Happy
have
top
4
episode.
minutes left, and I'm not starting a important thing
whole,
and
like,
then being
downtime?
like, okay, we're leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least we might have our first combat next week then.
Maybe.
Who knows?
So
Hey, we
genuinely
still have
excited.
4 minutes. I can shock and grasp somebody. Let's go.
Oh, you want combat?
Let's
I'll give
go.
you some fucking combat.
Attack
Let's
the
go.
first fucking person we find.
PvP. PvP.
It's an old
Starting
woman
it
named
strong
Gertrude.
early campaign.
Straight up divine smiting Finn right now.
Go to
I will die
Finn
so fast.
first.
Please don't do that. Shield only works for 1 round, please.
Well,
Chat.
dude, that's
You all are fantastic. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you chose to be with us. And we super duper very much appreciate it.
Wherever you are, whenever you are, hope you sleep well when you do.